Hi, everybody. It's the Sunshine Stitchers.
I'm Deb.
I'm Shelia, and EJ is homesick. She got the creepies, the congestion. She called me last night. I'm okay. I get it.
Oh, I hope she gets better soon. It's
Yes.
Christmas. She's got time off coming.
Well, more importantly, it's testing season. She has testing.
That's probably why it hit her.
Right up. Yeah.
It hits her when she's down. That's just not fair.
Exactly. So Deb and I are holding down the fort today. We actually have a very special day today, so we're very happy to that we've got the extra time, I guess.
Yeah, I won't be. I've got my whip sort of, and it's going to go into next year with my plans. So I'm going to talk about that.
Yep, very cool, very cool. So, welcome to our channel about counted cross stitch. We are happy that you're watching us today because we know, especially this time of year, there's a bunch that you could be doing and probably should be doing. Okay. But, if I had the option, I would be doing what you're doing. And that is hopefully stitching and watching Floss too.
Or every Christmas carol there is.
Oh my God, I had to run to Lowe's this morning and they were playing like Christmas music, not carols per se, but like a playlist. And one of the guys that was standing at the table helping me turned to the other one and said, "So, Georgie, how many weeks do you think we have? I'll have to listen to this," because they have to listen to that cycling through all day long.
I worked in a mall retail, many Christmases, and it's same songs over and over on a loop.
So the three of us stood there, cracked jokes for a while, laughed.
But what I'm talking about is the movie A Christmas Carol.
Oh.
I watch all the versions I have.
Yeah.
I've seen the George C. Scott one this season and the Patrick Stewart one this season. My favorites. I have the Alastair Sims one, which I guess is the real classic.
Yeah, the beginning, 1930s or 40s? 50s.
Yeah. Oh. Alastair Sims did it on the stage for years and years, and finally he did the movie. So that, and and the Mr. Magoo one. I haven't done that one yet. But you guys, if you have Apple TV, watch the one with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. It's a takeoff on the idea of a Christmas Carol. Oh. It's called Spirited.
Oh, yeah.
It is so funny. It's so funny. I recommend it highly. Apple TV.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, good. Well, yes, and we do have a glare today. The sun is shining brightly outside, and because I will be doing editing, we are recording on my laptop. So it's hard. It's not the same lighting that we're accustomed to, and so here we are. We've done the best we can do. So this is it. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. And we hope that you'll be able to see the stitching, which is really what is more important.
Exactly.
So we had a couple of great comments last week. Athena S pointed out when I was watching the video last Sunday morning, and when EJ and I got to that whole buttons conversation, I sat there thinking, "Oh my God, it's like Abbott and Costello reincarnated."
It was so great.
Oh my goodness gracious! Well, I just again want to repeat that my head was actually hurting with the effort to try to understand the buttons or no buttons on the hands-on design hello piece. But Athena caught it as well. She said, "Oh my God!" It was like, so yes, those things do happen.
Those are first.
Yes, exactly. So again, Athena, and this I have an example of it today, where because EJ has several pieces that she's working on that have multiple charts, but they're all on one piece of fabric.
Oh, yeah.
And there's always that ongoing conversation about, is that one great big whip, even though you have finished charts in it, or can you really count part of it is each chart is
Multiple
finished.
finishes.
Yeah. So Athena.
Can I just say what I think about that as I thought about it? I have a little house one where I'm putting everything on one piece of fabric, but eventually I'm going to cut it apart and make small ornaments. But just for the sake of ease, they're so small, hard to put on a Q-snap
and still be able to work with it because
right. And I don't want to make it so big that I'm wasting all that fabric. So I keep it on a big one. So for me, every time that's a finish. Every time I finish one. However, if you think about like a Hawk Run Hollow, where there's the squares, as you finish each one, I don't really. It feels like a finish, but I wouldn't call that a finish because really the whole thing needs to be finished.
Yeah, because that is an intended piece.
One piece. Yeah. So that's kind of how I think of it.
Yeah, I understand. I agree, and it is kind of crazy, in a sense.
Yeah, and I'm sure it just depends on how you look at it or what your intentions are and all that. But that's kind of how.
So she counts her like you. She counts her entire series. Well, sort of entire series as one whip.
Yeah,
because it's still a work in progress.
Sure.
But she does recognize each part as she finishes it. So part 1 would be finished, part 2 would be a finish.
Does she intend on doing what I'm going to do with the little house? Is she cutting it apart, finishing it separately each one?
Oh, she didn't tell me that.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. But when all the parts have been finished, then she celebrates the series finish.
Okay.
Yeah. The way I look at it is that if it's a separate chart, then the chart could stand alone.
Yes.
Then when you finish that chart, it's a finish.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and that might be a part of a multi-part piece, and then you have the series finish. So, and I had a couple of questions that really are specific to EJ, so I'll come back to those. Okay. Do you have any finishes?
No, I'm working towards a finish, but I don't have any today.
Okay. I have an updated finish because on my Kind Karen, who's not known as Kind Karen anymore, I actually added the buttons to it. Yes. So that is now.
That's so cute.
That is truly a finish now. But EJ objected because I didn't have the buttons on it.
So are you going to finish it so that it makes an arch?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. So that is Kind Karen with buttons. And I really do like it.
It is so cute.
Yeah. So that's done. I have how about starts? Do you have any starts?
No.
Oh, I have another finish, but I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Oh, no. Let me stick with that.
All right.
Let me stick with that. So, okay. I finished the Summer House Stitch Works contribution to Mid-Century Gardens, which is a collaboration between Summer House Stitch Works, Hands-On Design, and Ink Circles. And you can see the 3 pieces here, right here. And so this is, okay, this is the completed Summer House Stitch Works contribution. Now this is an example of what we were just talking about because this is a part of a 3-part piece. It could stand alone, as you can see in the picture. And I have already previously finished the other 2 pieces. So now, and don't ask me why, I started this small piece on this nice big piece of fabric
right in the
middle. I mean, but anyway, so now this is a series finish.
Yes.
This was my last Whipco call.
Oh, cool.
And I was able to finish it in the first day that I put on it.
Wow.
Which gave me 2 whip-go days for the rest of the month to work it.
Nice.
So so that's a whole series finish.
Very nice.
Yes. So they will be finished. They will be framed and put up together. So I want them all in the same frame.
Very nice.
So that is that. Okay. So do you have any starts?
No starts for me. Nope.
I have a restart.
Oh, which one?
I have God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
What happened with the other one?
The other one. So this was originally started last May when I was doing all my Christmas ornament starts.
Okay.
This is by Lindy Stitches, Stephanie
Oh.
Webb of Lindy Stitches, and
Okay.
this is in the Christmas Winter issue 2018 of Punch Neil Primitive Stitch magazine.
Okay.
By the time I was almost done. Mm-hmm. I had all 3 beds done. I think I was working on God Rest Ye. Yeah. I think Merry Christmas. Maybe I was in the process of kind of doing the top and bottom letterings.
Okay.
These beds, and what I think I was on Merry Christmas, and I had a problem because I got to the T here, and you can see it's maybe a 1 stitch off from the. Well, mine wasn't because all of the beds are supposed to be sitting on the same floor.
Right.
Yeah, well, this bed was up in the air.
So levitating.
This one was levitated even more.
No.
And yeah, it was bad. It was just bad. So I just.
That's a different kind of Christmas.
That was
levitating.
Yes, it was levitating merry gentlemen.
Mm.
So I loved the chart. So I decided that I was going to restart it. And so I started in the center. So this is my restart on the bed in the center. And I got the little kitty sleeping at the foot.
Oh, yeah.
Of the bed in there.
Is that a kitty or a dog?
No, it's a kitty.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, that's a kitty.
Okay.
I could tell by the way the tail is curled.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I'm familiar with that.
Right.
And this is on pistachio, a 32 count pistachio, and I don't know who it's by.
I love that color.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I love it.
It's very, very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my restart. So
very cool.
Yes. Whips. Let's see your whip.
Okay, so
let's say whip because I already know it's only 1 whip. I'm not trying to.
It is only 1 whip. It's a whip and a half. But this is my.
Oh.
There we go. This is what I've been working on since October, so you'll recognize it. And it's Halloween Quaker.
Wow, look at that.
And that's what I finished. I'm working on this right here, right now. It's almost done. And I can go on to the next motif. Love a Little Village. Was real happy to finish that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know, I'll probably finish it sometime in January, I would think. If I finish it by the end of the month, great.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure I will. So.
It's so pretty.
I love it. And it's part of my plans for next year too.
Oh, so you're anticipating not finishing it this month?
I was giving myself that.
Okay, good.
That grace.
Good.
That leeway.
Yeah, good. I know because it's like once you put it out there in the world, it becomes a commitment.
Exactly. I didn't want to go there, so I put it in my plans for next year.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
nice.
It's a fun stitch if you guys want.
That moon is so nice and bright.
And it's on I think it's the called for. It's 40 count murky.
Oh.
But it's opalescent. I don't know if you can tell.
Okay.
It doesn't always show up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
Right. Okay. Very nice. Alrighty. I have been working on the Evertote Modern Folk Embroidery Roxy Floss Co. countdown box. I'm way behind. There is no picture to show you because it is a mystery Sal. We are opening every day a piece of the chart, and we get a floss color to go with that piece of the chart.
And that comes every month?
No, it was shipped as a box.
Oh.
And so we just have the individual envelopes that we open.
Okay,
Yeah.
like almost like an Advent thing, but
yeah,
not.
almost, but not quite. Yeah.
So you're on your honor not to open
on your honor
before time.
Exactly, exactly. And I'm doing that. I've not opened the one for today, but I've opened each envelope every day.
Do you have the one to open today?
I do, but we're not supposed to show them.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess I could because our video goes up the following day.
Right.
But Caroline has requested that we not show the content of that day's envelope on social media until afternoon to give people in different time zones time to open theirs.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So noon Eastern Standard Time. So
and your video would go up
11 p.m. So we would be good, but I didn't bring it up front. It's back in the box.
Yeah.
And I'm behind, as you can well imagine. I have finished half of day 4, which is a beautiful blue color here.
Are they identified when they come in?
Yes,
color-wise?
each has a name. Okay. Here, I can show you. So this does have the floss.
I couldn't tell there was pink. That's beautiful.
Yes. This has the floss from yesterday, so it's okay if I show it.
Okay, all right. Beautiful.
I'm really trying to be respectful.
No, absolutely.
So far, here are the colors.
Very pretty.
Of the piece right here.
Nice.
And that blue is called Yonder. Isn't that nice?
Love it. I love the way they named their
houses. I do too. The pink is called Cherry Blossom.
That's beautiful.
The first color we had was a dark green. Mm-hmm. It called Yule, Yule. Mm-hmm. B as B-E, mm-hmm. Pine as in the tree, P-I-N-E. You'll be pine. You'll be pine.
we could send it to EJ.
Yes, right. That's right. So this is 4.5. You can see where I've started the second half of day 4 right here.
Okay.
And,
all right. So you're not too far down.
Yeah, it's a lot of counting in the early stages because.
May I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they put 2023?
Because this is this year, 2023.
But you're not going to finish it in 2023, are you?
I probably won't, mainly because
But this is meant to be finished by the end of the month.
It's meant to be finished by, if you're keeping up, when you open the last envelope on December 25th, you would be finished.
Oh.
If you were keeping up and stitching that day's stitching on the chart, with the floss for that day, we started December 1st and you will finish December 25th.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's why it says 2023.
Got it.
Now I will probably finish in January. I do intend on finishing it, but because I have 2 whip-go days that I don't have to use for Mid-Century Gardens, I've decided to use those 2 days on this.
Oh, smart.
So that'll be a great catch-up for me. I don't know that I'm going to catch all the way up, but I'm traveling towards the end of the month, so I know I will fall behind the last 5 days anyway. So that's why I'm saying maybe I know I'll have to go.
So you're giving yourself the same leeway I'm giving myself.
Yes. Yes, and this is on, the question came up last week, this is on 32 count linen in turtle dove is the color. And it's a one of a kind.
Who's the dyer?
Roxy Floss.
Oh, it is. Okay. Is it a Jacob DeGraff?
It's a Jacob DeGraff modern folk embroidery design.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty.
So it's going to be gorgeous.
It will be. It will be beautiful. See a little bit more of the pink here. Yeah. So that's that is actually a daily whip. I didn't work on it last night because I didn't start stitching late, and I wanted to work on.
Well, you have almost constant football. Do you watch college football?
No,
not really.
Not really.
Because I was going to say, if you are, that's constant football.
It's constant football.
Till the first of the year.
Yes, and a lot of college football is on Saturdays, so
not a good day of football watching. Yeah.
Although next Saturday there are 3
pro games.
Next Saturday.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna make a video, and then I'll watch when I can.
Okay.
I picked up yesterday by the Nebby needle the Quirky Quaker sampler, which is this piece here. I purchased this when we were at Welcome Stitchery, and my intention was to start it there, but I was talking and shopping and talking and shopping. I never really sat down and put thread in the needle and started it the whole time I was there. I know, it was awful. This is on a 32, which is Belfast linen, in summer khaki.
Okay.
And I'm using the called for over-dyed threads, and here we are.
Is that the called for fabric?
No, it's kind of close.
Okay.
So this is where I am. Last time you saw it, which is a really, really long time ago. Oh, wait, is that upside down? Yes, it's upside down. Here we go. This is right side up. That should look more familiar. Doesn't that look better?
Oh, yeah.
That looks a lot better. It looks a lot closer to the picture.
And it looks
Quakery.
Yeah.
Last time you saw it, I had this little bit here, this here, and one single green line across there. So I did quite a bit yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a fun little stitch.
I like the colors.
Yes, it's nice, and it's bright for a Quaker, but I kind of like that. My next whip. Oh, there. Okay, got separated. So this was practically a restart because this is hands-on design. It's also another collaboration. No, just hands-on design, well-rounded. Perennial pinwheels, they're called. There's one for each season. It's 4 seasons, right? Yeah. I think there's one for each. Yeah, one for each season. They say spring, autumn, summer, winter. I am working on, I don't know which one I'm working on. Oh, I'm working on this one here, which is winter. This one here, right there.
Yep.
Well, you see the center part here?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I
wasn't there, so I don't remember.
I was, and I still don't know what happened. I skipped like 5 rows.
Oh my goodness.
So this was really short, and I was like down to here. I think I had gone
Can you
across.
blame a football game gone crazy?
Who knows? It's been a while since I worked on it. So I started putting in this red here, and then I'm glad I did. I made a mistake. I meant to go to this one, but I actually went to that one to stitch on. And the top of this, I ran out of space because it ran into the leaf. Oh, this leaf way over here.
Oh no.
Yes. I mean, that was bad.
Wow.
That was like, it's called counted cross stitch. One really needs to count accurately. I don't know what I did. So this is a restart, and this basically, so I finished that top blossom, and then everything underneath had to come out.
Wow.
By the time yeah, so yeah, it's essentially, I don't say it, but it's basically because I had to frog so much. And everything I put in that you see here is new as of yesterday or the day before. I mean, really, That was bad. I mean, that was bad. And this is on, I don't know what. I did look for a card or something, but I couldn't find one. But it's a nice, pretty 32 count green.
Yeah, it's
It's a something. And this poor piece has had quite the story to it. Remember last year I wound up with a piece on the scroll rod,
yeah.
but I did not have anything else. I had separated the piece from the chart, the threads.
Oh, I think
All,
I do.
all I had, and it was my orphan project.
Yeah.
Most of last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Then when we were doing the whip parade in December last year, we finally matched the
up.
piece to
And that was
the
it.
project bag.
And that was the one.
That was the one.
Okay.
So not only did it get separated from its parent, it was wrong. This, I'm telling you, and I have all of the finishing rounds and oh wait, I have all the finishing rounds for it.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
so it came as a kit.
This is going to be a mission. Yes.
Okay.
This is going. So this is 32 count fabric by Stephanie in Spanish moss, which is the call for, and I'm using the call for DMC.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to write that on, or tape it to the back of the card. So
yeah, good idea.
Right there. So this is fabric by Stephanie in moss, and it is the call for.
I love working with her fabrics.
I do too.
Very nice to work with.
I enjoy. So that was my last whip.
You were busy.
I was busy. I had a lot of restarts. But I had some finishes, so
yeah, and not so much in the scheme of things, because it's maybe like what 2% of what you're doing.
Yeah,
1%. I mean, you know, even the finest workman, you know, it's expected.
Exactly. Yes.
The Amish would say, "You're good, girl."
I'm good. I'm good. So, do you have any investments this week?
Yes, I have one, and this is my regularly scheduled item.
So you don't have to hold that on your lap.
Yeah, I can put that down. It's my color cotton. Let me see. I do that. Color and cotton fabric of the month, except I do every other month.
Mm-hmm.
It's called 36 count margarita. And it's actually a kind of palish green.
It looks beige here.
Yeah, it's not really showing off how kind of pretty it is.
Yeah.
I love her green. I love these greens, color and cotton greens. Use them a lot.
Yeah.
And this is not, this is really in that family.
Mm-hmm. It's very pretty.
It is.
I like that it's subtle.
It's very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's good for like spring stuff. I've done a lot of smalls with this color. You know, it looks good with a bird on a nest. It's just,
very nice.
So that is my only investment.
Alrighty. I have, my investments are now in the U.S. They made their way from Australia. So they're in the U.S.
Excellent.
Yes. So they're making progress.
Oh, it's exciting.
Yes, it is. Alrighty. Well, do you have any announcements?
No.
I don't have any announcements, but on behalf of EJ, just want to say, don't. Even though you might not have started yet, you have plenty of time. This is a year-long sale. This is the hashtag Bake Me a Quaker Sal that's being hosted by EJ. And there's a picture of the chart that's been divided into 12 sections. It's running 13 months. It started 2023, December 1st. It will end December 31st, 2024. The 13th month is used as a catch up and do whatever you need to do to finish if you've fallen behind in your stitching. So she's really excited about it because it will be the first time she will have finished. She will finish a Rosewood Manor in a year.
Nice.
I'm rooting for her.
Oh, that's great.
So other than that, I don't have any announcements.
Okay.
So plans. So you want me to talk about my
Yes.
plans first, because then we'll spend the rest of the video on your plans.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay. So where's my plan?
Don't know.
This might be a brief discussion about my plan because it was here, and then it's not. Huh. Well, my plans this week are to work on the countdown box, Evertote Modern Folk Embroidery and Roxy Floss Co. I don't know if I'll catch up, but I'm enjoying opening the envelopes every day and glancing. I only do a glance at the chart and then looking to see what the floss is. I'm almost very, but I'm gonna get caught up.
About how many stitches, if you know,
Mm-hmm.
are on each part of the chart?
Yes, you can download from the Evertote website the stitching guide where it just has 1 through 25, and then space where you can write in the name.
Okay.
But it also has a column that tells you the number of stitches.
And
so the average is about 225.
Okay.
And I think the largest is, I don't think the largest might be a little over 300, maybe, or definitely upper 200s.
Okay.
But and then there was one day where it was under 200. So it's definitely manageable.
Okay, yeah.
In a day.
In the 200.
Yes.
Okay.
And like I said, in the beginning, in the early stages, it's a lot of counting, but I've been me being me, because we obviously
what are you trying to
have
say?
a counting challenge.
No, I don't buy that.
And
you keep saying that. I don't.
God rest ye merry gentlemen. The centerpiece on well-rounded.
It's the 1%.
Trust me. I have a counting issue.
Okay. All right.
I've been like, I make sure I count it. I come from at least 2 directions, and sometimes 3 to make sure that that's the right spot. And so far I've been okay. Been okay. Yeah.
Looks fine. As far as you've gone.
Yes. I'm looking at it as an opportunity to really dig in
and pay attention
and work on my counting techniques and strategies. Okay. So I always try to find to use something like this as a way to improve my stitching. So I'm enjoying every single day of it. I like watching it kind of come to life.
And what's not to enjoy modern folk embroidery?
Absolutely. And Caroline does a daily video.
Oh, she does?
She's doing Flossmas.
Oh, that's fun. So is she stitching it?
She is stitching it.
Oh, that's fabulous.
On the day, but she's had a day or 2 where she's fallen behind, and she's been very. I'm loving that aspect of the honesty and the realness of her videos, where she does the video the night before, and so it'll post at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the day of, so that she's showing you the floss. And does she show you the chart? No, she doesn't show you the chart because
I wouldn't imagine she would show you the chart.
And then what she has stitched,
right,
and then she goes on and talks about her knitting and maybe some other things.
Right.
Yeah, it's been fun. They've been fun to watch too. Okay, so definitely join in Bake Me a Quaker Sal. The piece is 1 Dozen Quakers by Rosewood Manor. The chart all divided up is available on our, not the chart, but the picture of the chart with its sections is available in our Facebook group, Sunshine Stitchers, and on EJ's Instagram.
Oh,
And it does show, oh, it won't today because I don't have that picture. But most of our videos, it will show behind in the closing of it. Alrighty, so those are announcements, and oh, that's right, we finished with plans. That's how I got on that because I'm teaching. I'm stitching the Evertote. I will. I'm not sure what I'm stitching this week.
So your plans, are you participating in WIPGO next year?
I'm definitely participating in WIPGO. I have my WIPGO board laid out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't know what happened to my planner because it was definitely sitting right here. While you kind of transition, what I might do is do a quick search for it.
Yeah.
It has to be over here. Anyway, so yes, I'm definitely doing WIPGO next year. The board has been filled out. I've identified several focus pieces, things that I would definitely like to finish next year.
You don't put your ornament sessions or that ornament stretch on WIPGO, right?
No.
Okay.
No, because
it's just built in.
It's just built in. In fact, I've actually put on my WIPGO board, like my goal is 3 days per month, 3 days for each piece of the 2, maybe 3 pieces that are called. And then I said, except for May and July, because May and July are the months that I focus on Christmas ornaments.
Okay.
Because it takes me 2 months to get them all stitched. Yeah, it takes a while.
And you do 9?
I do 9.
Gotcha.
And I don't do evidently simple ones. I do ones that are practically full coverage. Sometimes I think this year I'm doing beaded ornaments, so we'll see how well that goes. Yes. I bought one of those Mill Hill kit packages that has 6 charts with it's a kit.
Oh wow.
So it's got all the beads and the perforated paper.
Okay. So 6 of them are going to be that.
6 of them are going to be that. And then 2 will be something else. I need a break from beads.
From beads.
Yeah.
And paper.
And paper.
I've done a couple on paper and I enjoy it.
It's
kind of,
I did the little sleds one year.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got little sleds and maybe the larger size sled. It was fun.
Yeah.
I've done other ornaments on perforated paper. It's good. Alrighty, so now we're going to switch topics. Deb is going to share.
Yes, now these are a combo of a whip parade and my plans.
Okay.
If you've been watching Pam and Steph on Just Keep Stitching, you have seen Pam talk about her plans to do 24 starts in 2024. The gal, there's a gal on Etsy, and you can get the link on Pam and Steph's last recording for her, because I didn't get her name, but she's got a downloadable PDF of pages that you can print out. And they're not only 24 starts in 2024, there are all kinds of combinations. I got the one that is 24 whips in 2024, and that's what it looks like. And so you fill it out and you go. And so that's what I'm going to do next year. I have about 40-ish whips, and so this is right around half of them. And so that's my plan. So I brought only those whips today, so my whip parade is a little abbreviated.
You brought only the 24.
Only the 24. If you guys want to go back and look last year, I think in January we did mine, you can do that and see them all, except Miss Mary Mac.
Okay.
I finished her.
Yay! Oh, you need that.
So I'm going to start with January. The first one that I'm going to work on in January, in the month of January, is Howling Quaker. I really want to finish that one. So if I don't get to the second one every month, I don't care. It's fine. But the second one, oh, I knew that was going to happen. The second.
Did it fall? Okay, while you talk, I'll go get it.
The second one that I'm going to work on is my Cricut Collection January. And that looks like this.
Which pile did it go in? This
Right
one?
there. Yeah. The black thing. And that's what it looks like. I'm about halfway done with it. I really think I could finish it in January, depending on how the Halloween Quaker goes. That's Cricut Collection, January. Then, in February,
I'll put everything back.
oh, okay, thank you. In February, I'm going to start with Winter Quaker. Winter Quaker is Rosewood Manor. And I don't have very much done on this one, but you know, a little bit of a, oops,
I got it. I got you.
you know, doing okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, which one is this?
This is going to be the first one in January.
Oh, okay.
No, February. The first one in February.
Okay.
Is this one. The second one is Snowman Trio. Now, Snowman Trio, we were talking about finishes. Snowman Trio is a kind of a three-part situation. And I have finished the first part, and the first part of Snowman Trio is a little snowman called Willie.
Oh, yes.
And
I remember Willie.
I'm going to be doing his sister
next.
And when I get all three done, I'm going to give it to my sister.
Oh, how nice.
So what I'm going to do, I think, is do three separate flat folds, like stand-up flat folds. And, yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do with her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And
do you have the bottom? No.
Yeah, it's all in here.
Oh, okay.
It's all in
I'm
here.
like, what?
It's all in there. Okay, so March, I'm going to do, oh guys, this is one of my oldest whips. And poor thing.
I'm sorry, did you say what your goal is, or what does that mean when you say
24 whips in 2024 for me means I'm only going to work on 24 whips in 2024.
Wow.
The rest are just going to sit.
Oh.
And what I did was I went through them all, and I either picked for sure my two oldest whips and anything else that was close to a finish.
Okay.
The closer to a finish, the more it got on my list.
Okay, so when you say, so yeah, okay, got it. So if the one you pick up in January, the January Cricut collection, if you don't finish it in January, will you hold it over to February?
Probably not.
Okay.
And everything also depends on how close I get to a finish in the time allotted. And if I'm real close, I might delay the other.
Okay.
But
you can need a day.
I'm not giving myself any hard and fast rules. This is a chatelaine mandala. This one's called Knot Garden.
Oh yes.
And this is probably must be my oldest whip.
Wow.
Or tied with one other one, which I'm going to show you later. This is the one it's on Ada, but it's a very, very soft Ada.
Oh, it is.
So when I was doing all my specialty stitches, of which there are many, including, what do they call those ones?
Queen stitches?
Yeah. Oh.
How did I know?
God, they're, oh man, on Ada. So, so I have to do this same quarter on three other quarters. That's why, look. So yeah. Anyway, got to get it closer to a finish.
Yes.
Maybe I can finish it by next, not 2024, but the year after. Yeah. So that one is going to be followed by in March, Stitch Every Day.
Oh.
And that is a hands-on design. And this is how far I have gotten on this one. Not very, but not too bad. Oh gosh, there's a needle in there. A stitch every day. Really like it.
Yeah. Oh, look, that board covers up that extra light and it really jumps through.
It does.
Yeah. Nice.
So, that's that. Later.
I got it.
Okay.
Let me check.
Thank you. The next one is my second oldest stitch, and it is Celtic Banner by Butternut Road, and I bought this not ever having stitched on linen. I didn't care. I bought it. It's Glenshee linen. I bought it anyway, and then I took a class at the cupboard, Cross Stitch Cupboard, RLNS, and mastered the over 2 stitching. And this is it. It's very close to a finish. It's very, very, very pretty.
Hold on.
And you can see.
Oh, you've come so far.
It's quite long.
Wow.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I haven't really thought about it yet.
Wow. How much more is there?
Not very much more.
Oh, okay.
Not very much more.
So this is, oh, did this come out on the last one? Yes.
Could have. Might have.
That's all right.
Maybe just leave it out and I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, just stick it back up there. Don't put it in a bag because that way I won't.
Well, there isn't one in here.
Oh no?
Okay. Oh wait, no, yes there is. All right, I'll
just don't worry about it. I'll put it with my. Anyway, so that is, I think, very, very possible a finish for sure this year. I'll be very happy about that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
So pretty.
And that is the first one in April. The second one in April is Turkish Delight, which, you know, we are Rosewood Manor junkies here.
Yes.
And many of these, I'm going to show you our Rosewood Manor. This is Turkish Delight. I'm using the called for threads, but I changed the fabric. And this is what I've got. So, so not a whole lot. And that's why it's second. But you know, can't get finished if you don't work on it. And it was closer to a finish than kind of everything else I have.
That is so pretty. I love the fact that you picked that blush fabric for it.
Yeah,
yes.
I tried to stay in the idea of a faded rug, but I did not like the red. It just didn't do anything for me. So that's that one.
All right.
So that winds up April. May, I am starting with, maybe it isn't here.
Oh, you don't put the names on the tag.
No. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. This one is a blackbird. Blackbird Designs. It's called Oh Joyous Day. And let's put this card on here so I can stretch it out. And again, kind of not a lot done, but you know, a good start.
Did that come out of the booklet?
Yes.
Okay.
It came out of a booklet called Oh Joyous Day. So I think this is the only fun thing in it.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So you see, I kind of got most of the top row and the satin stitches that are below. Got those put in. So I think it's good to have the Blackbird design in your whips and plans. So that's the first one in May. The other one is, I've shown you guys this one quite a bit, and this one's pretty close to a finish, and I expect to finish it when I get back to it. It's called Mary Barton's Work, and it's the one with the little bird.
Here. Oh, yes, that is so pretty.
It's almost everything but the bird is there. And I expect to finish it this coming year for sure.
Is that Mojo Stitches?
Yes, Mojo Stitches. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah. And it's Mary Barton's Work, it's called. So pretty.
It is gorgeous. It just reminds me of well, I know that she loves old books. She collects old books. And it just looks like something you would have seen in an old book.
No,
it's
old
just,
tapestry.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and I love birds.
When you watch some of the old period British mainly shows, are you looking at the walls and stuff for embroidery?
One of the interesting things, if you guys are watching The Gilded Age on Max.
Yeah, I don't have it.
The Gilded Age is it Max? Yeah, I think it's Max. It's the character who plays I can't remember her name. I won't tell you because if you haven't seen it yet, it'll be spoiled. But she's the very controlled sister.
Oh, I watched the first season.
And she used to be in the show about the four ladies, the four girls in New York.
Gilmore Girls?
No.
Then I'm done.
Something
I didn't watch that one either.
Sex in the City.
Oh.
The redhead.
Cynthia Nixon?
Yeah. That character. She stitches in it. She's sitting there stitching.
Oh.
It's so cool.
I might have to get Max just so I can watch that.
It's amazing. I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, she's stitching.
That is so pretty.
Yeah, I do love it.
I like the size of it. Is that a 36 count? Yes. 40?
Probably 36 or 40
so
for sure.
I might have to.
It's a nice stitch too. Yeah. It's a fun stitch.
I might have to break down on that one.
Now in June, I'll be going to StitchCon, and when I go to StitchCon, or pretty much any other stitching get together, I bring one of these two. And for StitchCon, for sure, I bring them both. The first one is Spring Quaker. Now, you'd think by this time I would have finished it because I've gone to several StitchCons. But
well, I'm still working on Autumn Quaker, so you were in good. I consider myself to be in good company with Deb on a seasonal Rosewood Banner Quaker. So we're getting there. We're getting there.
This is Spring Quaker. This is what it looks like. And this is what I've got done. I've kind of got the top left corner done, pretty much. And so this is it. I'm just going to do this for you. I'm going down the side, and coming around the bottom. Anyway, so I've got a decent, run at it. But still, it's on 28 count. One of the reasons I bring it to a stitching thing, because it's just easy to work on. So that's one of the June stitches.
Now, when you just because of your 24 focus, will you only take this one this year to Stitch?
No, I'm going to take them both.
Oh,
because
just because it's tradition now.
No, there's 2 in each month.
Oh,
there's 2
I didn't pick that up.
There's 2 in each month. Oh. That's why I'm showing them as pairs.
Oh, okay.
So this is the first.
It took me 6 months.
That's right. This is the first June choice, Spring Quaker.
Mm-hmm.
The second June choice is Summer Quaker. Remember Winter Quaker? I think was in February.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm doing spring and summer. I'll bring them both. I think summer is not quite as done, is not quite as far along as spring, but there are reasons. I don't know what they are, but there are reasons.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Fabrics are by Stephanie.
Look at that. Wow.
I love that big flower and this one with the oranges.
Yeah, the colors are just so pretty.
And then the midpoint with the bees.
Yeah, and is this the date over here?
Uh-huh.
So you started the 2, but that's you said.
Yeah, I got to back off.
Yeah.
I should have put the 2. I mean, for heaven's sake.
Yeah.
29. But it'll be before that, hopefully.
Oh, that is so pretty. And again, the fabric choice is fabulous.
Yeah, Stephanie's colors just really lent themselves to this series, I thought. Mm-hmm. The first one I did, Autumn Quakers, was a orphan from Picture This Floss. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what his name was, but anyway. Okay, so that's June.
Oh, so that's why it's 2 columns.
Yes.
Got it. Oh, 24. Ah, Shelia just did the math in her head.
Now, Pam's got a real plan that's down to the day. She knows what day she's doing her starts.
Well, I know she's doing,
she'll
have starts.
But she'll have 2 starts every month.
Yeah, I saw her video.
And I'll be working.
I was exhausted by the end of the video.
Oh yeah, it's intense.
It's audacious, not audacious. It's it's
ambitious.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
Ambitious.
Yes.
I
applaud her.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what got me in trouble. It's kind of like one of those mania starts every day in May. That's what got me in trouble.
Well, what I liked about her plan is that she picked her start date and the project if there was a holiday or something to commemorate.
For her.
Yes, yeah, I thought that
was
pretty awesome.
Cool. So now we're to July, and I'm doing a Waxing Moon Designs monthly sampler series for July, which is my birth month.
Oh,
and that's it. And I really don't have much done. It's just the top.
Hold on.
The top banner, and all of that red will fill in that top banner.
Oh, wow.
So the July will pop.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stitching.
That's a lot. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Believe it or not, though.
That would be a great travel piece. Because it's fill-in.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah. Not too many mistakes you can make, right?
No.
Okay. That's the first one in July. The second one in July is something that is very close to a finish. It's White Willow.
Designs.
Thank you. Designs. White Willow stitching.
Oh.
That's what this, I don't know. And it's tribal conch. I think this is the right direction. And that is a variegated from DMC.
Wow.
So that is the other one in July.
Wow. Did you show us the picture?
I don't think I did. Let me see. This is it. So it's pretty close to a finish.
Yeah.
Not too far.
I like those.
I do too. I like stitching them. We had that challenge at the Cross-Stitch Covered to do a tribal.
I did a dragonfly.
I did the elephant. Okay. August. Yes.
I was gonna get up and, oh, you can get it? Okay, no problem.
Yeah, pretty well. Starting in August is Salute to Abigail, which is another Blackbird Designs, and I'll show you if I can the picture of it. I should be able to. Let's see. Well, oops, that's it right there. Salute to Abigail. And I have gotten, you know, again, not very much done, but, you know, a pretty good start. I've changed some colors, though. I made the birds red. I think they were supposed to be blue. And I just thought they popped more being red because, what do you think?
I like them as red.
Because the blue sort of just blended in with the blue flower.
Yeah.
So I ended up changing it, but, you know, I guess just a matter of taste or whatever, or what you like. But that's what I ended up doing. See it up there in the corner.
This one here?
This one? Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. But they were red.
Well, what did I change?
They're red on the cover. I think that's why I was confused.
Okay. And I changed them.
Yeah, here we go.
No, they are red.
Yeah.
What the heck did I change? Oh, I see what I changed. I changed the color of the flower, it looks like. The blue.
Okay.
No? Either that or my blue is a lot darker than theirs.
Okay.
I feel like I changed something on this one. You know what? Maybe it's plans to change something.
Okay.
When I just thought about it one time.
Oh, there's only 4 colors?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And one of the things you could get, I think this is, yes, I can do that. One of the things you could get from somebody on Etsy, no, this isn't it. No, this isn't it. Okay. I put them on
a floss key.
Oh,
how pretty.
Key. And I think one thing I guess I maybe did, no. Yeah, they're on a floss key. From Keepsakes.
Nice.
Yeah. And so, gosh, I thought I changed something on there. Have a look again. Okay. And the one that goes with that one is, it's by Monster Bubbles.
Monster Bubbles.
It's a quote from a Beatles song, and it's called All We Are Saying.
Oh, yes.
And my son is a Beatles freak.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I'm going to put it in his room.
Oh, how nice.
And it's Give Peace a Chance. And again, as in all of the rest, a small start. Love the colors. Amazing colors. And I think this is an opalescent. Yes, it is.
Oh, look at that. How pretty.
Kind of see the shine. So that'll be fun to get back to. For September, I'm going to pick up again Eliana. Eliana. Outlander.
Says so.
Yeah. Yeah, so much to love, but
oh, it's the Outlander. Oh, okay.
This is Eliana. And I did pretty much her whole face and head. The fabric is one that I saw at a StitchCon. On the bottom, there's like a field of flowers.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I was there when that was on the brag table.
It was gorgeous.
Beautiful.
So I got the fabric that I saw there, and I started with her face. And then she flows from there.
Nice. Now, did you do her face over two or all on one?
I think over two. I think. Probably. And here's
over two.
Here's her whole kit and caboodle. So under her feet are like a pale field of flowers.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was just magnificent.
This chart consists of the very first, one of the newer runs in DMC that start with the number 1 and I think go through 30. Was that the cutoff? And then others. 30, 35. So it's in a bag like this because it is huge number of threads. This is just one ring. There's 2 rings.
Wow.
So, yeah. And it's, beads and, all the stuff Mirabilia's have. Oh, the goodies.
Wow.
So anyway. Not close to a finish, but,
But that's okay.
These are all closer than any of the others that I had. Then EJ and I had gotten together and said we wanted to do the dictionary series. This is a chart.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that in her work. Now that you're mentioning it, did she finish all of the ones?
I don't know. I don't know. Should we hold our feet to the fire and ask her?
Yes. If I remember, the operative.
Did I finish this? No, not quite. What was wrong with
that
me?
Close though.
Why wouldn't I finish that? Silly woman. That's where I'm at. So, man, close, right, guys?
Yes.
I can finish that.
Yes. That won't take you a month to finish.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. And they're all done in this week's.
You want to show us a picture?
I think I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Where's the other one? Where's the one? Here it is. Chart.
Oh, yeah.
So where am I? I have symbol defined stitch. What's left?
Symbol defined stitch. Then you got placement, technique, and color.
And that's
So
it?
she has
Like the bottom line?
placement. Yeah.
Why didn't I finish it?
She has placement, technique, and color. So she has this little bit here and placement.
Okay.
So this and that.
And why didn't I finish it?
I know.
That doesn't even make sense.
Oh my goodness.
Why would I put that away? It's the silliest thing I ever heard. Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm sure I was like doing my wheel and said, oh well,
yeah.
it's only been a week.
Yeah.
Gotta put it back.
Yeah.
I don't do that now.
No.
That was September, and I thought that was appropriate for September because it's about a dictionary, school and all. Okay, the next one is by Cottage Garden Samplings. It's Halloween Sampler. Looks like this. I think it's the first one. I think there's a Halloween Sampler 2 as well. I think I have it. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's this one. And in this case as well, pretty much, you know, maybe a quarter of it done. And this is an XG Designs fabric.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I can't remember which one, but it's one of them.
Beautiful.
So that's that one. And the other one in October is Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate. This is on a gingham sort of thing, or what would you call it? Anyway, I've got one of the dealy boppers done. The whole thing looks like this. And I'm doing it on banding.
Gorgeous. So cute.
So that's the first one.
Look at that. Wow.
Fun stitch. It's a low count fabric, so that's cool. And it's a really fun stitch. So maybe I can get a couple more of these little dealies.
Yeah.
Done.
And again, these are separate charts. So it's back to that series.
The idea.
A finish, and then you've got more to do.
Right.
So cute. Looks like a 28 count.
And I have winter rules too, and I'm putting it on a green and sort of a beige plaid like this. It's a banner.
Oh, that's like the keepsake.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so that is October, and now we are going to.
And you like Halloween?
I do. We're going to November, and I'm sneaking another Halloween into November. It's called When Skeletons Dance by the Drawn Thread, and this is the chart. A lot of words. Cool house. Crazy witch. What else do you want? Big moon.
Yeah.
And
but at least it's broken up.
Right. I have been working on the tree with the moon forever.
Oh my goodness.
So I will do that moon, and then the rest will be gravy.
Yes. Have you finished the house?
No. This is all as far as I got.
Oh my
Tree and moon.
Oh wow. Yeah, that'll be nice when you finish that moon. That moon's pretty obnoxious. But there's letters all across it.
Yeah.
So let's see. There's letters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So those have to start going in. So then I'll do the moon around them. That's the plan anyway. Okay, and then the other one in November is an actual November reference. It's called Feast of Friendship, and it is a Blackbird Designs, and it's a Vicki Clayton conversion. Vicki Clayton Silks conversion. And I've got my Vicki Clayton silks in here on the spools they come in. Oops. And Vicki Clayton gives you that, you know,
Conversion
code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, conversion code.
All right.
So that's that. And I have gotten part of the bowl and the words Feast of Friendship done.
Oh.
And that's about it. So not a whole lot, but again, better than the rest of what I've got at home.
Mm-hmm. Feast of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then December. I decided to go back to an old friend. It's a Mirabilia. She's the Snow Queen.
Uh-oh.
And she has a reindeer and the rest. And I'm not doing too bad on this one. I mean, you know how Mirabilias are. She is headless at the moment. I hope that doesn't upset you all. See, no head. I really like the fabric she's on.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of dark and wintry. She's another one that's got a heck of an amount of threads and some embellishments as well. So, got my work cut out. And yes, and lastly, I have one that I really had enjoyed stitching while I was stitching on it. It's a Brenda Gervais with needle and thread. It's Winter Rose Manor, and on this I did a conversion for the female cardinal because when I got to it, the two colors that were supposed to be the female were so close together, you couldn't really tell the difference. So I looked online what a female looks like, and I tried to match as closely as I could. I used some blended threads. I cannot reproduce it. I don't know what I did. I didn't write it down. I just looked at the picture online and said, oh yeah, that'll work. So this is it. I did use conch for the house.
Nice.
And that is, now the male is exactly the way it was charted.
Nice.
But the female I changed.
Very nice.
That is as far as I've gotten.
Wow. So pretty.
I like the roof too.
Yeah.
The way it's stripy.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's dark and bunches, like roofs are.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's it, you guys. Oh, I guess I should show you the actual chart.
Oh, okay.
So you get an idea of
there we go.
How far I am, which is not quite far. I know.
Big ass house.
No, I don't have the big basket of flowers yet. But you know,
it's all right.
It's a goal.
That's right.
I spent a lot of time on that ladybird.
Yeah, yeah. In a month, you'll make good progress on it. Yeah. Because it's got a lot. There's a lot of
there is
things.
There are little things.
Yeah.
And there's a border all the way around, even though I love the idea that it's different on each side a little bit.
I like borders like that.
Yeah, I do too. Breaks them up a little.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are the ones I will be working on next year.
Wow.
But it's not written in stone.
Yeah.
If something comes along, I'll probably be doing a couple of smalls for retreats.
Mm-hmm.
Throw those in there.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, that's it.
Are you going to spring fling?
Yeah,
Oh, so you do small for that?
I could.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, that was great. I enjoyed that very much.
Yeah.
I really did. You've got quite a nice range of designers and themes and stitching challenges.
Mm-hmm. And that doesn't mean I won't start new ones.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, we'll see if something catches my eye that someone else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
I can always throw it in there. But I think it's forcing me to look at the ones that are nearer to a finish than the others, realistically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very nice.
And it kind of focuses you a little bit so that you're not, because I was going a week at a time for a while, quite a while, and I was doing no new starts, and I would do a week at a time, and it just wasn't enough to put a dent in anything. And this way I hope. And so towards the end of this year, I started working towards finishes, and I finished that sampler, Mary Salter, and I want to finish Halloween Quaker.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, it feels better than what I was doing.
Yeah, very good, very nice. So you have an exciting 2024 ahead.
Yeah, and you notice it's in pencil.
Yeah. Your rules, your way. You know, it really does. Well, I did find mine. It was buried. I picked it up.
Oh, good, good.
So just to go back a little bit, I did some work on December.
I like your stickers.
Yes,
they're so pretty.
I
love the two up here.
Yes, there is a picture. I think my sister may still have it of my sister and me in our winter coats with our winter hats on.
And are you about the same age apart as those two are?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're 18 months.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that as soon as I saw them, I said, "Oh my God, that reminds me." So I think we were younger than these two.
Okay.
It just so, and because my Whipco is finished, I actually finished my Whipco board. Oh no, wait. So that was the one for this. So yeah, so this is my
look at that
final Whipco board for December.
You need to behold
all colored in. Wow. And under Mid-Century Gardens, on number 20, I put series finished.
Love it.
So yeah, so Whipco was pretty good for me. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finishes out of Whipco this year. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to do it again next year, because I felt it was very productive. And so are you doing Whipco?
No, I've never done Whipco.
Oh.
Here's my story about anything where I have to report to somebody.
But I don't report to anybody.
You don't?
No,
you don't take a picture and do
Nope. I just.
You don't even post like on Instagram?
A blue moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
purely for me.
All right. So I don't. This is as close as I'm getting to following a regime that someone else thought of. I don't know why, but
that's the same thing the way I do Whipco. Same thing.
Just on your own. Yeah. So when this came up, and Pam was talking about different ways you can approach the 24 for in 2024, I was like, oh, this is what I need to focus me. And that's why I went ahead and I think it's a $5 charge, and you get 4 different approaches. I think you get 24 starts, 24 whips, 24 finishes, 24 something else. There's 4 different ways to approach
Okay.
the deal. And again, you can go on Hammond Steps, just keep stitching recordings, and they'll have all that information plus the link to the Etsy shop for these.
Very nice.
Which is just a download.
Yeah. Very nicely done. I like the layout of
me too. Me too. So yeah, and I got my 2024 like everyone else. Book
Oh
of
yeah,
days.
you were looking for that the last time.
I couldn't find it last time. So yeah.
Yeah, you got it at the crossstitch cupboard.
I did.
See the sticker.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yep.
Very nice.
She got them in.
Good.
So yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, we have a clear table.
And a certain mandate.
And a certain mandate. That's right.
That we have mandated ourselves.
That's right. That's
to
right.
accomplish.
Exactly. So I'm excited to see your 2024.
I can't wait to see how it plays out.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we've said it all.
I do too.
So no matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching.
See, it's right there.
Yeah. Bye.